Hello crafters, today we are going to learn how to make today we're going to learn how to make an apron out of a man's shirt. Specifically, this man's shirt. This is an easy ass craft. Keep watching. Okay. Today we're going to make an apron out of this shirt that I got from the thrift store for only a couple of dollars. I needed a nice apron that was not covered in foodstuffs for crafting and whatnot, so I decided to make my own. And I saw a pin on the Pinterest, and I thought to myself, that can't be that hard. This is how I think. So this is so easy, you can do this. All right, I'm going to show you how. Don't worry. I'm going to show you how to make an apron. There's no sewing if you don't want to. If you do want to, I'll show you how to hem it up, but if you have a sewing machine, you know how to hem. So I really don't think I'm going to go through that process big time. Okay? So just watch and I'll narrate for you.
So here you can see I am cutting off the sleeves. The first sleeve has been cut off. This next sleeve, what you do is you line up your ruler, some sort of ruler, or just eyeball it if you're a true renegade like me. I use my quilting ruler, as you can see. Right at the armpit, leave the seam on the apron side, and cut straight up from that armpit all the way to the corner of the collar. Okay, keep it as even as you can. Which is hard to do. Rotary cutters make this a lot easier, but I decided to use scissors because not everybody has a rotary cutter, and I want you all to have access to this craft. So here it is, with very sad face, with the sleeves cut off. What we're going to do now is flip it over onto the back and cut the strings. So there really is no other way. Excuse me, there really is no other way to do this. It always vexes me, these strings, when I'm hemming them. When I'm cutting them, they're not that big of a deal. But when I'm hemming them, they are, and you'll see that when I get to the sewing machine part. Again, you don't have to hem it. But let's cut these strings off. So I'm going to go straight across the back to preserve that back fabric. Oh, look, I drew a little line with my finger. I'm following the line of the plaid there. There's a red line going through that fabric across the yellow stripes. So if you have, lines in your fabric like that, follow them. Don't need to put rulers down. And now, very quickly, cut off the fabric right at the top, right by the collar. Don't cut over the seam. Use that seam that's already been sewed for you and cut very close to it to remove that fabric so it's not hanging down your back looking weird. Oh, look, now I get detailed. Oh, that's nice of me to take such great pains. Apparently I care about the little bits on the collar. Okay, so that's over there. Now you've got the bottom half of the back fabric, and what I'm going to do is cut up from the bottom, see, and only cut the back. I lifted that up there to show you. Make sure you're only cutting the back piece. Don't cut up the front. You got to be careful. If you are more careful than I am, you'll put a piece of cardboard or something inside there, inside the two layers, so that your scissors are resting on the cardboard, or your cutting mat or something. Put it in there, and then you won't be cutting through the front and ruining everything. I ruined everything. Not today. So cut straight up and then make a right angle turn and cut across. I don't know why I'm standing there thinking about it right now. Just cut the dang thing, Amy. What's going on? Okay, there I go. Cut, cut, cut. And then turn the corner. What is it? Cutting the... Okay, yeah, there it is. So cut to the side. Okay. See that? And now you're going to cut down that seam on the side. Or up the seam, I guess. You're going to... Oh, yes, layer the fabric, Amy. That's great, so that you mistakenly cut into it, probably. No, I didn't. Be like me, don't be like me, whatever. Just cut up that seam, leave the seam to the apron side so that you've got a seam going down the side and you don't, have ragged edges if you don't like them. So we're going to cut the string on the right side as well. And after that, then you're going to hem it or not. These strings do have that 90-degree angle in them the way I cut them, but they're just the right length that way. That 90-degree angle, when you sew them up to get rid of ragged edges and to strengthen them a little bit, is a little vexing. When you are sewing it, when you're tying it, it doesn't matter. You just hands behind you tying the bow that everybody's learned to do when they were a waitress in college, right? Because I know I did. There we go. If you don't want to hem it, this is done. You can see that there are some ragged edges there, though, and I am going to hem it. I'm going to speed that sucker up, though, so that we can all get on with our lives. But look, you just unbutton it and put it on, and there it is. Tie it up. Dun 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 dun. Apron. So this is a really speeded up version of me hemming. I just folded the sides and used a zigzag stitch in red because it's a nice contrast, and this fabric has that little red stripe through it. There I am on the corner of the strings there. I'm just folding them over, and I just kind of gloss over that intersection and give it the finger later because this apron is just for me. Cross over the end of the string, come back up the string. You can see that happening there. Yeah, I just, that corner vexes me. On the other side, it worked a little better, and I got a curve out of it. But you just hem all the way until you get to the natural hem of the shirt, because we saved that seam. Then put the other, I started from the bottom on this one, and snipped. There's this little snip in the corner of that string. And turn and come back, fold, zigzag stitch. I really cannot, there's the curve, you know, whatever. Just zigzag, hem it until you get to a point where there's a natural hem and you don't need to hem it anymore. You're just hemming off those ragged edges. I just fold it. I don't cut too much of it, just a little bit. But there, I did the curve and cut it all off, and that's it.
I suppose you could cut them off and then, you know, at that perpendicular part and then re-sew on that perpendicular part. You could just do that and make it long and straight if you wanted. But I'm fast and a renegade, and I just wanted something to do with that shirt. I needed an apron. I just wanted an apron quickly, so that's what I did. I'm going to use that fabric, that beautiful yellow and white and red fabric, to make something else, and I'll make a video with that too. So I hope you enjoyed this, and please post a link to yours. You know, make it. You make it and post a link either on my blog or right here on my YouTube channel, and show me yours. Not like that. No, no, not that. And ask me questions if you have questions, but really this is supposed to be an easy ass craft, so I hope that you found that it was easy and that you're going to do it. As always, remember, you can do this. I'll show you how. Let me know what you want me to make. If there's something you want me to do, I'm happy to help you out with that. And tell your friends, make crafty things. Have a great day. Thanks.